Welcome to Daily Magic, a cozy, growth-minded, sparkly corner of the world. Join me, Shaina Wexler, as we revel in and rediscover the abundant magic that fills our daily lives. So brew up some tea in your favorite mug, settle into your comfiest chair, and breathe deep as we create Daily Magic. Hello, my beautiful friend. Take my hand and come with me. Let's travel to an autumn evening back a little ways. Here I am. I'm 4 years old, maybe 5. The forest is dark and the air is cool and crisp, but I'm comfortable, bundled up in my pink corduroy Oshkosh bagosh coat. My fleecy hood is up. Shadowy legs walk ahead of me. I can hear the sound of others from our tour group stretching out in a line behind me. The crunching of freshly fallen leaves under our feet becomes a symphony around me as we all make our way along the trail. I sense that we are deep in the woods, far away from home, yet I feel completely safe. I'm unaware of which parent is in front of me, which one walks behind, where my brother is in all of this, but I feel their warm presence near, and I know I'm safe. I know I'm protected. This safety creates a freedom within me that allows curiosity and wonder to grow within me. I'm on a grand adventure, and I can feel the excitement of that buzzing within me. The tour guide at the front of the line directs us to stop, or at least I'm guessing that's what's happened. They're too far ahead of me to see them, and I'm allowing myself to get lost in the immersiveness of this experience and not paying much attention to any of the words being spoken around me. The group stops, and a wash of beautiful, thick, deep silence settles. The tour guide says something, and I become aware of the parent behind me. I think it's my mom, putting her hand on my back and gently directing me to look up to the sky. As I gaze up, a dark canopy of bare tree branches sprawls out above me, opening to a deeply gray, starry sky. We're supposed to be looking for an owl. I see my mom pointing to a specific tree. I'm not sure if I actually see the owl or not, but the collective silence allows for us to all hear its hoots. A murmur of hushed excitement passes its way along our group as people point out and locate the owl and tune into its song. I can still feel how full of glee the entire group is, kids and adults alike. We're experiencing something really special together. I wonder how many of them still have this night etched warmly into their minds. We begin to walk again, crunching leaves, crunching leaves. I adore the sound of these crunching leaves as they lightly veil the comforting soundlessness of this night. I rather suddenly become aware of beams of warm light illuminating our trail, and I crane myself to see that there's a cabin up the hill. As we make our way closer and it becomes clear that we will be entering, I feel a mix of intrigue and trepidation. Is there going to be some sort of spooky Halloween type thing inside? I pull back a bit, and I feel my mom's reassuring hand slide into my mittened one. The door opens, and the light that now pours from the cabin feels quite stark to my night-adjusted eyes. 2 normal-looking adults are inside and welcome us in. Okay, this isn't going to be something scary. I feel myself settle. Now that worry has left, I begin to hope there's going to be snacks here. But when it becomes clear that there won't be food, I allow myself to tune out again. as the two adults inform the group about something that seems important to the tour group, but clearly was unimportant to the forging of this memory. My hooded, mittened self begins to feel a little overly warm in this cabin, now packed with all the tour group members. So I feel grateful when we, once more, make our way back out into the night air. My eyes readjust to the night. The gleeful anticipation of this adventure returns to my body. We make our way deeper into the forest, and the night blackens almost completely. That's when it happens. One of my earliest memories of real life magic. The tour guide brings us to another halt and begins to hand a wintergreen lifesaver to each one of us. Candy? Now I'm paying attention. We're instructed to find a partner to look at and then chomp on this lifesaver. Just that alone makes me very excited because on the rare occasions we are permitted to have candy, primarily at my Grandma Bubby's house where our family health food rules are rarely enforced. I always receive strict instructions to never chew a sucking candy. Even those coffee-flavored nips with the soft chocolate in the center that are a fixture in the blown glass candy dishes on Bubby's coffee table. Those are to be sucked patiently until we get to the center. No chewing or biting. As I clutch my wintergreen lifesaver in my hand, I can all but hear my mom's voice in my head explaining to me how bad it is for our teeth to do what we are about to do. But the tour guide instructed it, right? The next moments become some of the most vivid of my life. My dad bends down to be at my level. Seeing him pop his lifesaver into his mouth, I do the same. I see the outline of my dad's young, defined jawline as he begins crunching on his lifesaver with a wide open bite so that I can see back to his molars. I do the same. He's beaming. As we crunch, sparks of blue light fly and leap from our mouths. Pure life radiates from every inch of me. This moment elongates, and I see it as if in slow motion. I see my dad's face, his eyes, his joy. My mom gently spins me to share the last of her blue spark magic experience with me as well. This is the fullest my heart has ever been. This is true magic. Unknowingly and unintentionally, I'm pulled back into my present moment, autumn 2024, by the burst of tears that's pouring from my eyes. I hear a deep sob escape from my chest. I'm taken off guard by the intensity of my own emotion. That memory, the purity of that memory, the sacred joy, the awe, the safety, the young faces of my precious parents. The tears seem to come from both a warmed, grateful re-experiencing of a perfect life moment captured in time, and from a melancholic nostalgia. I long, sometimes yearn to feel that way again, to feel that safe again, that I'm surrounded by loving protection, that everything is and is going to be okay, that there is someone's hand to hold at even the hint of spooky. I bring myself fully back into this moment. I sit cuddled up in my large, cushy rocker on my terrace. My pup is tucked in beside me. We're both wrapped in a fuzzy blanket, a recent unexpected gift from my dad, which has the words, "To my badass daughter," printed on the top, and an encouraging message below. The night is still and calm. The sky was bright with colors when I came out to sit, but somewhere during my transportation to the past, the sky has turned dark, and a myriad of stars twinkle and dazzle. I feel so grateful to be able to see the stars in such glory. I've lived in many places where I couldn't ever really see the stars at night because of the light pollution. This is a gift, and I'm grateful. I tune into the deep but small, adorable breaths my pup takes as she sleeps beside me, her head resting on my leg. I put my hand on her chest to feel it rise and fall. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. When I was 4, or maybe 5, autumn felt so magical. The crispness of the air brought such a wondrous sense of anticipation, a buzz of inspiration energy I couldn't put words to, but felt in every part of my being. I still experience that same feeling, that same murmur of magic humming in the air. But it's also tinged with wistfulness. Perhaps it's because in the fall, I'm now able to see that the leaves do so easily that which for me is so excruciatingly difficult. They seem to so gracefully allow their change, their transformation, and even have the courage to let go when it's time. My mind follows this thought further. Why do some leaves get to be coniferous and stay steady and evergreen season after season, while most others are deciduous and must submit to the changing seasons and the roles asked of them by each? Do we get to choose what kind of leaves we are, I wonder? For the past 5 months, nearly to the day, I've been experiencing change and transformation. First, drastic, painful change outside of my control, followed by day after day after day of choices to make changes, internal and external, changes to heal, to learn, to reimagine, rebuild, grow, heal some more, and choose to dream again. But this change hurts, and it's come with so much struggle. Do the leaves feel this way when their colors change, as they become a new version of themselves? When they sense it's time to allow themselves to be shed, are they scared of the fall? For the past 5 months, nearly to the day, I've tried to hold together all that I've previously built, all that I created and grew to love. I've been grasping tight, even in the midst of my daily choices for transformation. I don't want to lose these things I adore about the life that I've built. So I cling. I cling, and I'm afraid. I've already lost so much. But have I? Or has what I've lost been cleared away because it didn't fit? Because it was damaging me? It was dimming me? For the first time, the idea enters my mind. What if I loosen my grip, even allow myself to let go, only to find that I'm actually coniferous, that I'm firmly, steadily in my place? But then again, what if it reveals that I'm deciduous and I tumble to the ground? If I'm honest with myself, I know I can't cling on much longer. I'm weary. I've been holding tight for so long. A burst of clarity breaks through this fatigue as I feel myself make an internal shift, a powerful choice. If I'm destined to tumble, I don't want to fall, arms and fingers weak. I want to step into trust. A trust that when things fall away, it might just be for our benefit. And with that hope, if I'm destined to tumble, instead, I'll choose to gloriously swan dive from my branch, twirling and gliding and dancing through the air. So when I let go, will I discover that I'm deciduous or coniferous? Either way, to make this choice to loosen my grip means to have faith that whatever my foliage, I'll be taken care of somehow. Whether I let go to find that I'm firmly attached, or that the wind catches me and sets me gently down on the earth to transform into a flower when the seasons shift again. Either way, the only path is to trust, allow, and have faith. And maybe that is the true magic of autumn. Be blessed. Be light. And be the magic.